So if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, this deck is incredibly hard to play. I tested it out for the first time earlier this week, and I just wanted to rip my hair out. It was so frustrating. It's hard to set up. It's hard to pilot, but once you get the hang of it, it is so strong. But enough yapping, let's jump in here and explore this deck. Alrighty, so here at Limitless TCG, we can see Dragapult is still the #1 deck being used at roughly 30%. So we're going to check out the Gardevoir, which right now is sitting at number 3 at 11.46%. But this is going up so quick, so you may want to jump on the bandwagon and learn this deck right away. Now, what makes this deck so strong is Gardevoir's ability. You're probably familiar with it, but it's Psychic Embrace. So as often as you'd like during your turn, keyword as often, it's crazy, you can put a basic Psychic energy from your discard pile to one of your Psychic Pokemon. If you do, put 2 damage counters on this Pokemon. Now, that may not sound like a good idea, but when you pair that with Monkidori, which Adrenabrain allows you to move 3 damage counters from one Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon, on top of the main attacker's Scream Tail, which Roaring Scream does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each damage counter on this Pokemon. And that's one of your opponent's Pokemon, so it can be the bench as well. Now, keep in mind this is an attack, and so if your opponent has a Terra Pokemon on their bench, that will not affect it. So do not use this on Terra Pokemon on the bench. But you can use Gardevoir's ability to ramp up 2 or 3 energies on Screamtail, get 60 damage counters on it, and that would be 120 damage, which is crazy. Also in the deck, we have Drifloon, which has a similar thing. This attack does 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So that does more damage, but it does it to the opponent's active Pokemon, not any Pokemon. So I prefer Screamtail. You can really snipe people and catch people off guard. So this deck is absolutely insane if you can set up your Monkidoris and your Gardevoirs and get all these energies in the discard. But like I said, it's hard to pilot, it's hard to set up. So let's jump into TCG Live and I'll show you the deck in action. Alrighty y'all, let's jump in here, and just like in my Terapagos deck, I've got the deck list on the left-hand side. The only addition I did was add an Arven. There's just no real draw engine when it comes to this deck, and so I didn't want to change it too much, but I felt like it did need at least 1 or 2 Arven. But other than that, the deck I'm playing is what you're seeing on Limitless TCG, and it'll give you a good idea on how to play the deck. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, I have been filming this for 3, almost 4 hours because I have run into Charizard deck after Charizard deck after Charizard deck. And the problem with that is Charizard is a dark Pokemon, which means Psychic are weak to it. So really, I kid you not, 7 matches in a row was like Charizard. That's it. We had some others here and there that were wins, but they weren't like a good display of the deck. Either they conceded or it was too easy of a win. Like I won because they didn't have any Pokemon on their bench. Now this looks like a good hard matchup. Electric are pretty difficult decks to play against. So let's hope we get something good. Now that Joltik, yeah, this is going to be a tough one. So if you're watching this, it means it was a good match. Oh no. Oh, this is going to be so hard. This is going to be a tough matchup. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the Rare Candy. Perfect. And a Bravery Charm. I don't want the Secret Box because I don't want to get rid of that many cards that early on. But I do want to get rid of at least 1 basic energy. And the key for this kind of deck is getting Psychic energies in the discard pile as early as possible, which we are doing. Using either Earthen Vessel. Let's put this on Screamtail just in case for now. I'll go for the 30 damage just because, wait, misplay. So I needed a Psychic to do the 30 damage, not the Dark Energy. So no big deal. I think my brain's just a little burnt because it's been almost 4 hours of this. Let's see. Let's look at a strategy. Iron Hands is 230. And it's the biggest threat because if they use Amp You very much and knocks out, they take 1 more prize card. So that means almost every card is a 2-prizer, and if they knock out Gardevoir, that's a 3-prizer, which is crazy and annoying. But I have beat an electric deck before with Gardevoir, and as long as I can set up properly, we can do it again. It's going to do the Joltik, going to do this move to get 2 basic electric and 2 basic grass and put it on any Pokemon, which is, in my opinion, a little bit broken. Just a little bit broken. Because with that, Iron Hands can move the next round. Luckily, Iron Hands, what is it, 120? So that won't knock out my Screamtail right off the bat. Actually, this is incredibly ideal. So this is really good. What we're going to do is the Gardevoir, except that would KO it. I'm going to Professor's Research. We got a Monkidori, which is great. We've got an Earthen Vessel, which is great as well. I'm going to get rid of the Drifloon because we have a Screamtail. I don't need both of them. I would rather have Monkidori for that. We are going to do this. I'm going to do 1 here. And Monkidori, we are going to move those 20 just to get it out of here. And then we're going to... that was a misplay again. I need to slow down. That was a misplay. I need to slow down. Okay, so we got a prize. That's fine. What I should have done is hit the Pikachu. Because, well, yep. Because Pikachu has a move where... or an ability, if the Pokemon has full HP and is knocked out, it actually just has 10 left. However, if I would have moved 10 damage counters to the Pikachu, then I could have knocked it out. So, I'm getting to the point of filming where I'm getting a little frustrated and misplaying. Okay, so let's think this through. I'm going to get the Monkidori back. I do not have... Okay, what we're going to do, choose 2 cards to discard. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a Monkidori. We're going to put Monkidori up here. And as long as he doesn't have a boss's orders, which I really hope he doesn't, I'm going to do this. And we are going to get a little bit of damage on Screamtail. And then we're going to send that damage to Pikachu, which I should have done before, because now I can KO Pikachu with Guardy. And then we'll do 30 damage. I think this will be okay. I don't think I have another Psychic Energy, so that is unfortunate. So here's what I'm thinking. If he knocks out my Screamtail, which he won't this round unless he switches to Pikachu. Okay, that was really, really good. I don't think he knows about its move. I'm going to put this on the Gardevoir, because I'll need 3 to attack. I'm going to, let's see, 20 damage, 220. I'm going to, should I Adrenabrain 2 away? I think to be safe, no. 240 damage on any Pokemon. Should I do the Pikachu or should I do the Iron? I think I'm going to do the Iron Hands because they take 2 prizes. And that gets rid of all those. So we're doing this. That is 2 unfortunate prizes. 2 cards I don't need. Now I can get another Monkidori next round, which will be excellent. Okay. This is really good. This is really, really good. Because he is going to most likely use Topaz Bolt to knock out my Screamtail. My Screamtail will then put 2 Psychic Energies into the discard. I'll put Gardevoir up front and put 2 Psychic Energies on Guardy. Now, if he puts... I doubt he will, but if he puts a low-level basic on the bench, I could win the next turn, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Now, I have to keep in mind, he has 4 prizes left. That's a problem. You may switch one of your active Pokemon to the bench. Oh, man. We'll do Guardy, which honestly... That's actually really good for me. Wait, this is actually really good for me because he'll do 300 damage and then I'll... Wait, what is this? What are you doing? He's scheming something. What are you working on? Okay. This is really good news actually because I'm going to switch with Screamtail. I'm going to retreat with Screamtail. I need to get this damage off of... Let me do this because I can get a Stadium. Okay. So I'm going to get a Stadium, Night Stretcher, because I have a Psychic Energy, a Nest Ball, and an Iono. I think I'll play an Iono. I'm going to do a Bravery Charm on Monkidori. This is all really good stuff. Artisan, use... He's got to get rid of one. So I'm going to get another Monkidori. Get a Monkidori. I'm going to put a Bravery Charm on this Monkidori. I'm going to Night Stretcher. This is really good. This is all shaping up perfectly. The problem is the Blood Moon Ursaluna is kind of a threat, but it's fine for now. Adrenabrain, I'm going to take it off Guardy and put it on... I don't have any boss's orders, so I'm going to just do what I can to get rid of this Blood Moon Ursaluna, because he's a big threat. And then I am going to attack for 180 to 240. 240 would take out the Blood Moon, and Pikachu doesn't have any energies. That is massive. Okay, we are smooth sailing. What is happening? Okay, a Nest Ball for a Monkidori. If only I could get a third Dark Energy. I don't have one. I could top deck it. What are the odds of that? Okay, so he has 4 prizes left, and I only have 1. That's crazy. So not a big deal. Now, it is a big deal. I don't have any boss's orders, and I can only do 60 damage. So should I put Monkidori? The next move he can't attack. So I think I will... I'm going to keep Monkidori. 60. It can't attack. I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to take a risk. What I'm going to do is I have 2 Adrenabrains, which does 60. So the Blood Moon Ursaluna is a big problem. He's probably going to switch out to him. If he's got a boss's orders, he's going to win the next round if I don't play my cards right. So it's very possible he has a boss's orders. We're going to do this. Psychic Embrace. I can Iono. I think I'll do this just to decrease his chance of having a boss's orders, because that would really destroy my chances here at the end. So I'm going to do this. He can't attack the next round, which is good. Oh, he had Pokegear. I think that gets a supporter. What are the odds? There's a boss's orders on the top 7 of his deck. Pretty high, I think. He's already used 1. Oh, Crispin. Interesting. I thought he already used 1. Okay, what are we getting at? I think we're hanging on really well. It just depends on what he does. Why is he not setting this up? I'm a little bit confused on what he's doing. Okay, here's the moment of truth. What is his new active Pokemon? I really hope... Yes. Okay, I gambled and it paid off. He's going to use that for 120. It's not going to kill him, though. I think we just won. So what I'm going to do is take all of this, hit him with that. I'm going to just, for good measure, hit him with that. I'm going to retreat, put this, yeah, very important, put that there. And then we're going to do this and get 2 more. Oh, this is good. We came back. I gambled that he was going to do this, and it paid off. And then 190. I feel good about that one. Okay, this one's going to make the cut. The hours of filming paid off. This one is making the cut. That was very good. That was a very good display on how you can move damage encounters with this deck. It's a super fun deck to play. Incredibly hard to play, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's certainly not for beginners. But that being said, if you are a beginner and you want to really learn how to play the game, that'll be kind of like baptized with fire almost. But yeah, excellent deck. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I've got a lot to learn on how to effectively use the strategies against certain decks, especially with the dark decks, just because Psychic is weak to dark. But overall, fun deck to play with. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Or if you have any strategies that you want to let me know about, let me know in the comments as well. I would really appreciate it. But that's it. Ooh, excuse me. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.